My name's Rain, and this is my first video. And for my first video, I decided to talk about what should be in your con bag and what bag you should use. So let's just get started. And first off, before I get to the topics, you may or may not know me from Pinterest, where you can also leave a follow if you somehow scrambled upon my channel. Yeah, probably most people who are currently watching this video are probably from Pinterest or already followed me there, but let's ignore that. Let's get to the actual point. I'm sitting at my table with a big old piece of paper on which I wrote the points I'm gonna cover and just freestyling it because I hate reading off script. It's just something I can't do. And we're gonna get to point one, the bag. I would recommend using a bigger bag, like a rucksack, a tote, or like a big eater bag. Like with a big eater bag, I mean it should be as big as like a school textbook or even bigger. And it should also be really, compact. You should be able to fit a lot of stuff in there because if you have a bag that's the size but really flat, you can really fit things like water bottles or sunscreen in there. So I would take a bag that's has an okay size, that's not too heavy, that's easy to carry around, and that can fit a lot of things in there. In my case, I'm gonna blend in a photo of my eater bag. This is what I'm using. Wait a minute. And you may not hear that shaking. It's just me grabbing my eater bag from the ground. So in my case, I have a compartment for the money, and yeah, the rest is just free space. I can put water bottles, a jacket, or a fan in there. And about that, we're gonna cover the next point, which I'm gonna say point 2, and I have 8 points in point 2. It's I don't know if you guys understand me because English is not my first language, if you may or may not have already known this. So yeah, let's get to it. Number 1 would be money. And I think we all know why we need money at anime convention. It's first off, if you already haven't bought your ticket online or reserved the place or something, or you got invited, you probably need money to get into the con to buy your tickets. For depending on the con, I would say you at least have to take. Okay, now this is a little bit weird because I use euros as measurement because I live in Europe. Yeah. So I would take at least 40 euros to 100 euros, depending on the con. I will always look up how much a ticket for a con costs, for your age, for if you have a disability or something, because for some conventions, if you're on a wheelchair, you don't have to pay as much. And besides that, you probably need money to buy merch and food if your anime convention does not allow you to bring your own food. And yeah, that's point 1. Point 2 is your phone and your ID. I grouped those two things together because, I think if people go out with their phone, they probably also have their ID, in your phone case or already in your, oh god, I forgot the word. Portemonnaie. That's the German word, oh my god. And yeah, some conventions require you to bring an ID so they can check your age when you buy the tickets. Or generally just you need your ID if you already haven't bought tickets. I'm not sure if it's the same for every country, maybe it's different in the US. But from all the cons I went to, you have to take your ID with yourself. And then your phone, first off, contact, photos, whatever, blogs, filming. Or if you have your digital version of the ticket, so I will always bring my phone. But important, same with money, I have mentioned it, but take care of your stuff. Take care of your money, take care of your ID, take care of your phone. I don't know if you guys have heard it, I'm not sure how to say it, but there's this thing where people just tap out your contactless cards and take money. So yeah, always be aware where your card is. You got a blackout card and just shove everything important down the bag and someone that people cannot easily reach, and also keep track of it. Point 3 is water and food, and yeah, that is kind of depending on the con, because I've heard that some anime conventions don't allow people to bring their own food. yeah, I personally, every convention I've went to, I was allowed to bring my own food. So that wasn't an issue of me actually buying food. Well, I think I still bought it because I was hungry. And water, especially in summer. This, believe me, it's such a bad feeling if you're like in summer and you're just dying and you don't have water. So bring water. I would recommend like a bigger bottle, like 1 liter, or like a refillable bottle that you can take with you. And also, if look up if the cons have like water refill stations, or like from where you live, you can refill the water bottles at normal sinks. That's also something important. And the next point is medicine. This is a rather optional thing, but like if you have like a chronic disease or you have any other disorder, I'm sorry if that I kind of framed it wrong because I kind of struggle with words sometimes. So yeah, like if you have to take insulin, you have to take bipolar meds, ADHD meds, maybe on a bad day, just take them with you. It's gonna help with like regulation. And also, if you're neurodivergent, I would recommend you to bring some headphones. Believe me, I'm also neurodivergent and I sometimes struggle with loud noises. And so I would recommend bringing the headphones and yeah, or like fidget toys, sunglasses if you have problem with bright lights, anything that helps you calm down. Also, if a plushie if it fits in your bag and if it calms you down. And the next thing is a jacket or a fan. This is depending on the weather. For example, if you're going as a character or just like wearing something that's not really like warm in the winter at a con, I would recommend you to bring 1 or 2 jackets if you get cold. And in summer, I would recommend you bring a fan or like, well, you have to think about it a little bit. Take a little spray bottle with water. I'm not sure if cons allow that, but if possible, maybe bring it if you feel comfortable with it. Or like those neck fans. I don't know how they're called. I'm just gonna like put an image in right now. Yeah, and the next one, point 6. Oh god, I'm so bad at keeping track, but yeah, I'll hope I'll get used to it in the next videos. Is makeup. Like if you're for a longer anime convention, you probably need makeup because no matter how much you set, it will probably go off. And most importantly, like if you have like a contest, a performance, whatever, just bring some makeup because if you're gonna move, you have to retouch it because you're gonna sweat. And point 7 is props. Okay, props, I just think you don't have to bring, but if you want to, or if you know you're gonna take photos, maybe bring a prop so you can pose with it for photos, or if you have like you have a photo appointment. And it's also good to use if someone's asking you for a photo. Just remember that you don't have to take a photo. If you don't want to, just tell the person, hey, I don't want a photo. So yeah, that's kind of it for now. This was my first video and I think I talked a little bit too much. And if you like my content or if you want to see more or see how this channel hopefully grows in the future, stay around, subscribe, leave a like, maybe comment something, or if you have any other tips on what you should bring to your anime convention, add it in the comments. Love you guys, stay healthy, stay safe. Remember that someone's always thinking about you. Keep fighting if you're in a dark place right now. Bye.